Yo, what's up, guys? Back for this Thursday slate. It's only a 4 game slate today. It's been a while since we had a short slate, so it can be nice sometimes having these short slates where you don't have to do a lot of research and you can just kind of focus on a couple teams and just kind of go heavy on them instead of spreading yourself thin if you make multiple lineups. But it's a pretty solid slate, I believe, for a short slate. We've got a couple pitching options that I like. Anyway, football is a couple weeks away. If you want to join up for my team, you can visit my website, link in the description. First time I'm ever doing a content-based website, so check it out. Get access to a ton of stuff. I will be providing my cash and GBP lineups as well, except I leave the tight end and defense blank, just so we're following DraftKings rules so we don't get in trouble. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to having another sport to play besides baseball. Just having baseball exclusively for the past couple months, it's kind of been a drag, so I can't wait for football like I'm sure all of you can't. At pitcher, we have a couple pitching options. The first pitcher I like today is Tyler Glasnow at 8,400. Glasnow has been pitching very well as a member of the Rays, and he finally went 94 pitches in his last outing, so that tells me that he's ready for a full workload after he only pitched 79 and 61 in his first two starts, and he absolutely dominated in his first two starts, even on in those limited pitches. Like, he has an electric arm, strikes out a bunch of people. Had a tough matchup against the Red Sox, but he still went 6 2/3, which is impressive. And gets a great matchup here against the Royals, implied for only 3 runs on the slate in Tampa Bay. Huge pitcher-friendly ballpark, and I think Glasnow is going to coast to a great victory here at 84, and I love the price on him as well. Second pitcher I like is give me Danny Duffy at 6,400. I just love the price on Duffy. He's going to be low owned. Nobody ever likes to play Duffy, especially after looking at his game log. He has 6 earned runs in 3 out of his last 4 starts at least. But he also has these games where he can just win you a tournament where he drops 30 plus. In a 4 game slate, I'm willing to take that chance. He's going to be really low owned. And against the Rays, they're not a very good offense. In Tampa Bay, Duffy has been a very good pitcher on the road this year, and he's going into one of the best pitching environments. So I like both sides of this game. It should be a very low-scoring game. Onto the bats, just give me all the A's against Cole Stewart. We know how good the A's are on the road. Going into Minnesota, which is quite a big ballpark upgrade compared to the Coliseum, the A's also crush right-handed pitching. They have just a bunch of guys that absolutely crush righties, and Stewart is just not a good pitcher. Walks a bunch of guys, doesn't really strike them out at a high clip. And he should get rocked here against the A's. So let's start it off with third baseman Matt Chapman at 4,600. It's a decent price on Chapman. He's been very good and consistent the whole year. Going on the road in Minnesota, he has been awesome on the road this year, hitting over 300 with a 578 slugging percentage. Just look at this entire A's team. They just do so much better on the road. Only guy that doesn't is their best hitter, Chris Davis, who crushes both home and road, but I love Chapman here at 4,600. Projected right in that 2 spot in the order. Just a perfect spot for him. Get all the at-bats, and the A's are on the road as well, so they will get those ninth inning at-bats that they don't really get when they're at home because they're always usually winning those games. So I love Matt Chapman at 46. Shortstop, I like Jose Peraza as a kind of a sneaky play. This dude has been on fire in his last 10 games, hitting 405 with a 730 slugging percentage. Hamels has been good as a member of the Cubs, but he still struggles with some righties, so I think Peraza is a great play here right at the top of the order. He's been crushing lefties this year to a tune of a 321 average and a 460 slugging percentage. So if you are going to stack some Reds against Hamels, I think Peraza is one of the best bets, as well as Suarez. I think Peraza and Suarez are the two main priorities on the Reds if you're looking to be a little different on the slate. So give me Peraza at 43, cheap price tag. And he can also steal you a bag if needed. Outfield, Chris Davis at 57. I'm not going to be fading Chris Davis on a 4 game slate, even though he is at 57. We don't have a lot of pitchers to pay up for. We really have no pitchers to pay up for except Cahill, which I don't want to be paying up for him on the road. So give me Chris Davis. He's going on the road in Minnesota against a righty. Chris Davis, a reverse splits hitter, hits a lot better against righties, and a guy that doesn't really strike a ton of guys out is a perfect pitcher to target Chris Davis against because he's usually either going to strike out or crush one, and in this matchup, I think he will crush one. So give me Chris Davis at 57. And then give me Jason Hayward at 3,800. We can't go all A's. I wish we could, but I like a couple Cubs. Hayward at 38, very underpriced here. He's projected to bat second in the order. Descalfini has been excellent lately. I'm not sure if he's did something different with his pitches or he's just on a good run, but he has been excellent in his last 3 starts. Hasn't given up a home run in any of his last 3. He's gone at least 7 in all of them. So I'm not sure I really want to do a full Cub stack here, unless it's going to be a win game, which then all the players are in play. But I think Hayward at 38 makes for a great one-off, maybe even as part of a 2-man stack. He hits right-handed pitching really well. Descalfini still does struggle against lefties, although he hasn't really shown it lately. And Hayward, I think he's just a great value play on the slate. So I like him quite a bit at 38. So those are the plays I like tonight. Give me all the A's, give me a couple Cubs, and maybe 1 or 2 Reds. And that should do it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and good luck today.